Hi, everybody. It's Mr. M coming to you from the safety of my house in front of my TV. I'm going to have you, for your assignment, watch a movie. So you get to tell your parents, my assignment's to watch a movie. And you'll be answering 5 questions. There are 2 additional advanced questions. We'll talk about that in a second. The first 5 questions are things that we have gone over several times. And actually, the first question is simply, what is the name of the movie? When you do choose your movie, remember to choose a movie that is PG-13 or less, unless you are 17 years or older or you have permission from your parents. Do not watch the R-rated movies. For this assignment, keep it PG-13 or less. And the first question is, what's the name? Pretty simple. The second question is, in what time and place does this movie happen? You may not find out right away. For the examples that you can read on this actual assignments page, I use Finding Nemo, and we know that it's in the ocean. That's the place. We don't find out till later that it is modern times until we come above ground. But during the inciting incident, when we see the boat and the scuba diver, um, we kind of figured out that it's modern times. Which is, let's see, that's the fourth question. The second question was time and place. The third question is, who do we meet? Now, remember when we talked about this, we meet the characters. Don't just say who they are, but how they feel about what is going on. That's the important thing. Yes, Marlin is a clownfish. That's not all there is to him. We know that he's worried, that he's nervous all the time. That's what's important. That characteristic of him helps us understand all the things that happen in the plot of this movie. So that's number 3. Number 4 is, what is the inciting incident? You know that very well. We've gone over that many times. Number 5 is, what happens at the beginning of Act 2? And now remember, we just started touching upon that a little bit more deeply. The beginning of Act 2 is when we find out what is the plan to solve the problem. So it's the beginning of the actual journey that will lead us to solving the problem. In this case, in Finding Nemo, and Marlin has to go get his son. The advanced questions we just barely touched upon when we were watching Wizard of Oz. But we did talk about it enough in the Wizard of Oz that you should know. It's that point where the protagonist thinks they are going to achieve their goal, but an obstacle gets in the way and they have to change directions. And then the second advanced question is, what happens at the beginning of Act 3, which is also called the showdown. Now, the showdown is a term that is easy to use in an action movie or an adventure movie, but that showdown also takes place in dramas or in comedies where it's not a physical showdown, but maybe a mental showdown. Go ahead, and if you have any questions, try to attack it. There is a template attached for a Google Doc. If you have any questions, email me, jmagedman@centerusd.org. Have fun.